Okay, this is going to be kind of a weird video because instead of playing Tableturf, I am going to be watching myself play Tableturf. But you're going to be watching me watch myself play Tableturf, so it'll be normal for you. But anyway, what happened was I played a Tableturf battle tournament on March the 1st when this whole thing rolled out. That was hosted by the Discord that I'm in. I had a lot of fun. It was great. So what I did was I just recorded it with no audio because I was so focused on the game. I didn't want to mess up too much. So I'm commenting on it now. Like, I just want to go through I want to review my games. I want to just talk about why I made certain moves, how my opponents could have beat me in certain areas, what they should have done, stuff like that. Talk about their cards a little bit. Let's play that. I've never done this before. I'm like playing the video in OBS under, like, it's so weird. I was trying to record a video with me just in it, but like it doesn't work like that. Oh, okay. So this is a really weird deck that I built. I built this deck to play against Annie, the CPU, with to get her sleeves, and well, I got them. I slapped them onto this weird deck. But this is not my Yeehaw Baby deck. This was a copy of the deck that I took all the cards out, put a bunch of cards back in, and now it's just sort of a weird mess. And I play through the entire tournament with this weird deck. That was probably my biggest mistake. So let's just go through my cards real quick. I wish I had a pointer on the screen that I could show you. I can point out stuff. Anyway, so first we got a small fry. I always have a small fry in my decks because I love him so much. He's my baby. I've got a fizzy bomb. I've got an octo stamp, tri-slosher, stinger, splat charger, Lil Judd because I love Lil Judd. He's very cute. He's not the best card in this particular deck, but it works anyway. And then this is the weirdest card. I have a Nautilus 47, is that what they're called? Yeah. And I struggled with this card the entire tournament. I should have taken this card out immediately once it gave me trouble the first time, but I just left it in and it probably caused me to lose the whole thing. So anyway, next I have a heavy Splatling, a Ultra Stamp because I always have my Ultra Stamp. I love Ultra Stamp. It's my favorite 312, 12-3. What did I call them? I can't quite remember. Somebody please remind me. I have a Steelhead, Takaroka, E-Leader, Hydra Splatling, and Dynamo Roller because I love Dynamo Roller. It's a big chunky card. So let's play. Okay. Let's see what I do. I play with this deck the entire time because I'm insane. So we pick Main Street. Unrefined, my first opponent in the tournament. And this is just an okay hand. I probably should have re-rolled it, but because I had two big cards, I was like, oh hell yeah, and I hung on to it. Kind of a mistake, but anyway, what I'm doing here, play very aggressively, get to the center as fast as possible. I should have re-rolled and got a longer card, but it's okay because I've got a Steelhead, so I want to block off my opponent all the way across. Now, this is a weird move. They could have put their Maws directly down into my zone and gotten through my, hold on, let me pause that, gotten through my Steelhead, but they didn't. I guess they were trying to play defensively and block me off, and yeah, I guess it worked for them. And because I am now blocked off and they have access to the bottom right side there, I start to play defensively and I play my little Judd down at the bottom there instead of up at the top because I feel like they're going to go down. But weirdly, they don't. They go all the way back at the top. So I guess they were trying to block me off and they had no other cards. So they're thinking like how I'm thinking. They want to block me off before I can go through. I'm trying to block them off, so we just sort of look like we're playing both defensively. So right now I'm just trying to build up some special and at the same time build a wall of special points across the middle there so that they can't reach down into my zone. And I weirdly place a Splat Charger down at the bottom. So now I've got this huge block of blue all the way at the top left or the middle left there that they have complete access to because if you look at their little special point, they've got it facing my zone completely. So I have to build a wall real quick down there as well. So one thing that I have seen, like a lot of people back up and they use weird combos. Like, okay, I'm gonna pause. I don't focus a lot on combos. I have a lot of small cards in my deck, and like the whole meta in quotation marks that people talk about a lot is that They're always looking for the perfect card combos of like giant cards that fit together perfectly. I never think about that stuff when I play. Like, everyone's saying that you want to have a deck that's around 140 to 150 points with cards that mesh together. I don't do that. I'm playing with a deck that's about 132 points total, I'm pretty sure. And I like having the small cards because it's more versatile in the end. Like, when you have all these giant cards, if you don't have access to the other card in that combo, what do? You're just sort of screwed? I don't really know. Like, having all these small cards, you can do more stuff on the fly. You can adapt to your opponent's playstyle more. Like, don't be afraid of small cards and small decks. If you can make it work, it'll work. And this doesn't work because I've got a Nautilus 47 here, and it works out for me this time actually, but I don't have a Splat Bomb because I already used Little Buddy, so I have this big empty space for no reason. I guess I was just trying to keep building my wall right across, but if you look at there, I did not build the wall properly because I have a big chunk of blue in the middle right there that they have complete access to with their special point pointing down, which was not a great move on my side. So, but I had nothing else I could do, really, because I don't have a stupid Nautilus 47. It screwed me. But anyway, what I'm doing now is I am putting my Dynamo Roller into the bottom there. And did I play my Little Judd yet? Because if not, I have the perfect Little Judd zone. Like, you always want to be thinking about what cards are in your deck and when you might draw them next. Like, I could have put the Dynamo Roller right smack in the middle, but then I would have no room for my E-Liter right now. And like, I could have put my E-Liter right smack in the middle, but then I'd have no space for like another card down at the bottom. You always, always, always want to make space for the cards that are coming, you know? Like, you don't want to buy a giant couch and then put it into your apartment and then realize that no other furniture will fit now, you know? So, okay, what I'm doing here, instead of getting special, I have pointed my special point from my Octostamp directly into their zone because I want to have access to that big chunk of yellow there. And I think they can see me thinking that because they're trying to... Okay, wait. What do I do now? What am I doing? I have 2 points. I have 2 moves left. And this is, don't do it. Don't do it. That's a weird move. I don't need any more special. I just need 3 points of special. What am I doing? See, I'm getting very nervous. I'm not much of a tournament guy because I just get so nervous when playing against real people. Like, I quit playing multiplayer games in I think high school because I would get so anxious when I was playing against real people. Alright, so I play my Ultra Stamp right in the center there. That's why I put my special points there. I didn't actually need the Fizzy Bomb special, but it works out anyway. Because you never know. You want to be prepared for what your opponent might do. But yeah, I was just like so sweaty this entire time I was playing this. And they Ultra Stamped me as well. So if I had not kept up my points as high as I did, they could have got me right there real good, unrefined. You play just like how I play. I wonder if they watch my videos and they just sort of copy what I do because they totally could have got me. Not a bad game. That was a really fun game. Thanks, Unrefined. But yeah, I don't usually play with other people. Like, even when playing Fallout 76, a game that I play every single day, when other people talk to me like they have a mic and I don't, I get so nervous. Alright, next game, Grub Darlin. They were the winners of the tournament. This unofficial little tournament. Congrats, Grub Darlin. So they pick Lakefront Property. And this deck is very, very bad at Lakefront Museum, Delphosino, Man of War, Wardrobe. What was that? Oh, that title was so long I couldn't even read it all. Okay, so for some reason I keep this hand, which is a terrible, terrible hand. I guess I really wanted the Splat Charger for reach, but I should have re-rolled until so I got my E-Liter or something, because now I'm stuck with all these small cards, and I block off with a Takaroka. Okay, here's a little weird trick. Your opponent's first move is always going to tell you what direction they want to move in. So when they put their E-Liter pointing towards the left, you have a slightly more than 50% chance that they are going to put their next card on the left, I feel like. That's not based in science. That's just based on what I've seen. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it always works out for me. So what I did here, I placed the Takaroka on the wrong side, and that's what screwed me. Had I put my Takaroka on the left side, blocked off the left side. That probably would have worked out better for me. But now we're just chasing each other around this donut, which is not the best, because what's happening here is they have more blocking potential than I do. So now I'm getting desperate, and because I know they're going to keep trying to block me, I place my stupid Nautilus 47 very low. I do manage to block them, but it's too late at this point. It's way too late at this point, because I can't get in through their zone. Like, I'm trying to place my special pointing towards their zone so I can get in later. But at this point, I have so little potential for building up special. It's got me. Like, there's nothing I can do here. Like, I'm desperately trying to build up special here. You can see me just sort of struggling for special. But now I'm completely blocked into this little zone. Like, they have, what, 60% of the map to play in, and I barely have 40%. They have access to all of this. Look at this. Now I'm, like, trapped into 35%. I barely have a third of the map at this point. And I've basically screwed myself. And I'm putting a Hydra Splatling smack in the middle because I'm so desperate for points. I want to clear that gap up. I want to catch up to his points, Grub Darlin', or their points, I don't know. And I've tried to build a wall, but it's facing the wrong way. So look at this. This is a nightmare. My God, what am I doing? I'm trying to put a special up towards their zone so I can get into there. But it won't matter because there's not enough time to build up more special points to place a Ultra Stamp. I think no, okay. Okay, I should have sacrificed a point, place it up at the top there. It's okay though, it's okay. Oh God, what am I doing? I passed. Look at that, I'm so desperate that I have to pass on turns. This is crazy. Not a great game. It's okay though. Grub Darlin' won the whole tournament. They deserved it. The Annie card sleeves are so good. I'm glad I got those first. I have Annie and Shelly at the moment. At the moment I am recording this. Passed on the E-Leader. That's just sad. And now I just don't have enough points. It's too big of a gap. I can't recover from this. Like, okay, so you can see in the top left and right corners, they have all that space to play in. And if they didn't happen to have 6 points of special built up, and if they didn't have those corners, I could have turned this around. But because that's not what happened, I totally failed miserably. And they're gonna do their special. Overkill with the 6 points. Crab Tank is 3 points. Look at that holographic Crab Tank. Damn. I was getting real nervous at this point. Museum Delphosino Man of War Wardrobe Regular. That's wild. What a title. I'm never changing my title. Big Honkin' Tableturf Battler? Big Honkin'? Alright, that was a nightmare of a game. I got my ass completely handed to me. Because I made so many mistakes. The Nautilus screwed me. I didn't re-roll. I couldn't get into the zone. Alright, so let's do the third game and then we'll end it here. Because I want to keep these episodes a little short. Plus I want to keep playing Big Run. Also, it's my birthday. Clearly I am all by myself recording this. All alone on my birthday. It's fine, it's cool, I guess. I just really wanted to play Big Run, so I didn't schedule anything. Yeah, alright. Nick! Beefy Punk Nick! Knick. So we're playing on... Wait, did I pick this stage? Did I pick River Drift? I think I picked River Drift because I was used to playing it while I was playing with Annie. So I thought it would work out for me. Alright, so going right for the center. Hydra Splatling, try to get to the inside, block them off as fast as possible. Kind of a risky move, but it works out for me because they also tried to block me in the exact same spot. Luckily enough, I pulled a Steelhead so I can place that right in the middle, block them off. Kind of a risky move because they could have went lower. If they had just gone a little bit lower, they would have access to that little corner there and they could have gotten through. But I was able to get through, and look at this, I'm trying to be cheeky and see how far I can push myself into their zone. They stopped that right quick. Alright, so now we're at kind of a weird zone because I have all this space to play with. And And yet, I do something dumb like put the heavy splatling right in the center there. I did a whole couch too big for the apartment move. But they also made kind of a mistake here. So they started, hold on. They started doing combos. They tried to, they merged their what was that, spike with a merch. But now they have this big giant block of blue up at the top there. And they didn't block me off. I have a special point pointed directly into the center of their zone there. So I have access to them, but they can't really get through me. See, I'm trying to build a kind of a wall of special so they can't really get into my zone more. And look at this, I'm struggling with the Nautilus 47 again. The stupid Nautilus 47, I should have took it out right away. Kills me. So I'm going to start building up a little bit of special so I can get into their zone more. Look at that tantalizing giant swath of blue in the center that I can just up for the grabs for me. All for me. And the stupid Nautilus, look at that, like I'm struggling to find a place to put it and I'm just putting it back. That's the first sign of you having, like, needing to swap out a card. If you are constantly struggling to find a place for a card, it's not the right card for your deck. So they're kind of getting desperate, placing Big Bubbler right in the center. I guess they had nothing else. So this tells me they have nothing that's 2 points across, skinny enough to get through. Otherwise, why would you pull out your special so early? And look at this. Nautilus 47, couch too big for the apartment, directly in the center there. I am not going to be able to get any more cards in there. Luckily, we've tied it up to 78, so I'm not going to fall too far behind while I grab these 2 points of special. Grab those 2 points. Because my eyes are on the prize, which is that big patch of blue in the center. What am I doing with the Fizzy Bomb? What am I doing? I should be placing it in that space just for grabbing the 3 points, not trying to take points from them. Although I think I was getting scared that they would be able to close that gap real quick. Or I wouldn't be able to close that gap, so I just take 3 points from them here. And also try to build a wall across. But it's the last turn. It doesn't really matter if you build a wall across or not. Doesn't matter. I get my 12 points from my Ultra Stamp because I've got a special point directly into their zone. And if they had a card that would go right down the middle of the left there, they could have gotten me. They could have gotten me real good. But I don't think they do. Oh, yep. Zipcaster. So they do place it directly through there. I think it's going to be close. What was it? Oh, shit! 1 point! Oh, man. That was a really good game, Nick. You could have gotten me. You could have gotten me real good. Alright, so let's stop it right there. 12 minutes, that's not bad. Yeah, I just need to go grab some water because I'm getting tired of talking already. Oh wait, 18 minutes. I'm 12 minutes into the video, but I'm 18 minutes into our video on our side. I did 6 minutes talking without video? That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, that was that for the first part of the tournament. I was so nervous the entire time, but I feel like the next tournament, totally got it. Okay, anyway, I will see you guys for the second half of the video later. I'm gonna go eat some cake. Bye!